What up, YouTube? It's NoChainzz, and I am back for another commentary, and this is another episode of my Milwaukee Bucks MyGm here in NBA 2K14. And in this episode, we will be facing off against Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers here at Staples Center. And this team has been injury-ridden all year so far. But some good news is we get Carlos Delfino back for limited minutes. We also get Mayo back playing full minutes, and then we have Ramon Sessions playing partial minutes, and he is partially recovered from his injury. So this is a winnable game. This will mainly be Mayo versus Kobe Bryant. They will be handling the scoring load for their respective teams for the most part. And there you get to take a look at their lineup. A very solid lineup, if you ask me. We'll definitely have to try to contain Kobe Bryant and Nick Young and try to stop Steve Nash from facilitating too well. But in my opinion, he's a liability on defense. So we'll look for Brandon Knight early and see if he can get some good looks and take advantage of the mismatch defensively, because Steve Nash getting old never really was a good defender. But you guys see Nick Young misses the three-point shot and he gets injured. So we have 4 on 5, and that will leave Mayo wide open for 3. So Nick Young will be helped off of the court. So that helps. I mean, you never want to see a player go down, but I mean, it definitely helps our chances. We don't have to worry about him. And now we'll put in Wesley Johnson for the most part at the small forward position. And there's Brandon Knight with the steal, getting ahead in transition and getting the layup. So the Bucks are off to a very fast start. We stopped the alley-oop. Larry Sanders deflecting it there. Antentokounpo is going to find Mayo. No defense on him, and they know better than to leave him wide open for 3, and he will nail it as he always does. And there's Antentokounpo after getting some early free throws, has 6 points after that jumper. And there's Larry Sanders getting stripped. And Steve Nash will try to recover, and I will leave Brandon Knight open for a 3. And we always get hot from behind the arc. And there's Antentokounpo with a long 2, getting that one to fall as well. And the Milwaukee Bucks are off to a very fast start. We lead by 7. And here's Giannis again getting the and 1, and he is taking over this game in the first quarter as he will go to a line for a chance for a 3-point play. So the young player is getting his minutes and making the most of it, taking over this first quarter against the Los Angeles Lakers. Here he is again. We're feeding the hot hand, and there he is again finishing in the lane, in the paint, against the defense of Wesley Johnson there, I believe that was. Or that was actually Marshawn Brooks. And there he is again on Marshawn Brooks, getting into the paint. His penetrating ability has really picked up here towards the middle of the season. But there's Kobe Bryant facilitating, finding Chris Kaman, and he will get the lay-in. And here's Delfino back playing limited minutes. They focus on him, leave Mayo wide open. I don't know how they leave him open so much, but they somehow do. But on this play, Bazemore will find Pau Gasol, and they have decreased their deficit to only 3 points. We lead 34-31. Here's Marshawn Brooks getting in the paint. Gonna go to Pau Gasol again. Hits the nice pump fake on Ilyasova, and they will decrease our lead to only 1 point. So Ramon Sessions running the play for Mayo. Off the ball screen, and Mayo wide open again. The Lakers will not win this game playing defense like that. And we run another play for Antentokounpo, and he will get another long 2 to fall. And we are looking very good right now. And here he is again. Giannis getting in the paint, finding a crease, and will get the lay-in. And this guy is playing tremendously right now. And they have to get something going. They're staying in this game despite 2 big performances by Mayo and Giannis Antetokounmpo, but they have never really been in control of this game. The Bucks have been leading the whole way. But there is Mayo once again getting in the paint. We lead by 10 now with 2 minutes left in the half. They will find an open Marshawn Brooks, and he will nail the 3, so they decrease it to 7 points. So let's see if they can make a run. Jordan Farmar is feeling confident, and he will pull up for 3 in transition. But there's Bazemore showing his speed, getting the slam, and they decrease the lead to 3 points once again. Here's John Henson working on Jordan Hill. We'll get the turnaround hook shot to go, and we have a 5-point lead going into halftime. Doris Burke and Larry Drew will take us into the third quarter.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach Drew, I know you like to talk an awful lot about pace. Clearly your team is in control here. How do you think they did controlling the pace of this ball game?
I thought we did a good job with it. I thought we were in at the opportune time. We missed some easy shots. Our defense has been pretty good. Getting off to a fast start was important, but the pace, I like it a lot.
Coach, thank you. Guys, overall, he's pretty pleased.
Thanks, Doris. And, folks, the halftime show is coming up next. And then it's on to the third quarter. We'll step aside right now.
Like Doris Burke said, Larry Drew is pretty pleased with his team's performance, and I would be too. If you take a look at the numbers, we are pretty much dominating them right now, but I don't know how we've allowed them to stay in it. We should be winning by a lot more. We have a very big performance by O.J. Mayo, and there he is again. I don't know why they leave him so wide open, but then we have another big performance by Antentokounpo, and they both have been able to get us this lead. And Kobe's going to try to bring that lead down as he gets another lay-in, and they are just able to stay in it, keeping around that 7 to 5 point lead range. And there's Steve Nash on defense. Like I said, he's a liability in my opinion, especially against a stronger ball handler like O.J. Mayo. But there's Antentokounpo from behind the arc, and he will knock down the three. Why not? He is just playing excellent. O.J. Mayo, sort of a flop on that play, and that will leave Kobe wide open. He was hoping to draw a foul that time. And here's O.J. Actually, I'm sorry. That's not O.J. That's Jeff Adrian getting in on the offense for a change, and he hits the mid-range jump shot. We hold a 10-point lead until Kendall Marshall pulls up for 3 at the buzzer, and that will knock it down to 7 points. So like I said, the Lakers are just able to stay in this game. I don't know why we just can't pull away behind these good performances, but we'll find a way eventually, hopefully. But here's O.J. Mayo. Running plays for him, off-ball screens have really made him flourish in this game. But there's Kobe hitting a very tough shot over the defense of Ilyasova. Brandon Knight finding another open O.J. Mayo, and he is having another big night like you saw him have in the first episode versus the New York Knicks. But we hold a 6-point lead. Ilyasova could have took the 3, but decided to take the easier shot, stepping inside the arc that time, getting the mid-range jump shot to fall. Here's Kobe again, trying to make something happen. Kicks it to Bazemore. Is going to kick it back to Kobe, and then to Gasol, then finds an open Chris Kaman. We didn't really respect his jump shot that time, and he made us pay for it. But we lead by 9 points, make that 7 as Kobe will fly into the lane. It doesn't look like Kobe has lost a step as he's trying to take over this game and bring his team back. But here he is again, crossing over, kicking it to Gasol. Gasol is trying to figure out what he wants to do with it, going to find Kobe, and he is going to hit a tough shot. And he thought he was fouled, which he probably was, and that should have been an and one for Kobe, but they did not call it, and they're going to find Wesley Johnson for a long 2, and once again they cut it down to 3 with a little bit over a minute left in this game. So with 1 minute and 9 seconds left, they're trying to even the score or at least decrease it to 1 point. Kobe will probably be the one to do that. He steps behind the arc and hits a 3. Oh, actually, that's a 2. His foot was on the line. They are still down by 1. That very well may be the difference in the game. And then we foul Wesley Johnson on a long 2. So he will go to the line and he will sink the first. And now they have a chance to actually take the lead for the first time in the game. And they will do just that. Here with 30 seconds left, they take the lead. We're going to O.J. Mayo. Backing down on Steve Nash. Kobe gets stuck behind him. That leaves Ramon Sessions open from behind the arc, and he will knock down the 3. So the Bucks have taken a 2-point lead. And here's Kobe with a very good look, but he will miss the shot. Rebound by Giannis, but the Lakers still have a foul to give, and they will use that foul on O.J. Mayo, and he goes to the line and sinks the first. That gives us a 3-point lead, and if he hits this one, it's basically over. Not basically, I'm not going to say it's over. It's not over till it's over. So they get a long 3 by Steve Nash. He will miss it. Rebound by O.J. They will foul him. He goes to the line, finishes it, and Kobe will just lob up a shot. This was a very close win. We almost gave it away, but here's Doris Burke standing by with Brandon Knight.
Well, Brandon, certainly a nice win, aided in large part by your ability to get your teammates involved. What is your primary focus?
Definitely just get my guys going a lot more, and try to be more of a playmaker. And I enjoy seeing get guys going and them making shots off my passes.
I think they enjoy it as well, Brandon. Great job, guys. Over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, that about concludes.
So Brandon Knight had a very good game. Did not miss a single shot, but he barely shot the ball. He was more so used to facilitate. But here's the box score, or team stats rather. And we played a very good game. Hit a lot of 3-pointers. That's what we do. And that will be our 5th win in a row after dropping 4 straight without O.J. Mayo. following that last episode that I showed you guys. After I simulated after that one, we lost a lot of games. But here are our stats. 35 points for OJ Mayo, 27 for Giannis, 11 points for Brandon Knight, 8 for Sessions, and we had a lot of solid contributions. Larry Sanders didn't show up this game, but here's the press conference. They talk about us winning 5 in a row, and I really didn't know who to give this credit to. I wanted to say the fans, but then I was like, no, the players are just playing very well. Even the players coming off the bench or the players filling in for our injured players are doing very, very well right now, outside of our 2-guard spot, because without OJ Mayo, we did terrible. And I just wanted to credit them, and Larry Drew trust me less after that. But anyway, we get back a scouting report. I've been heavily scouting Noah Vonleh. I really like that dude. Overall, it's going to be an A, B+ in inside scoring and outside, C- on perimeter defense, but I'm pretty sure it's rebounded and interior defense was good. But Brandon Knight has a broken finger and will be out for 4 to 6 weeks. So following our 5-game win streak, after Brandon Knight got hurt, we had a 5-game losing streak. So it's like this team is up and down, up and down, up and down. And so now we have a losing record at 19-20, but still hold the 5th spot in the East. So I'm not that mad. We really do have to get it together, though. And I don't know. I feel like the players weren't playing well during that streak. I looked at the numbers. They weren't playing too well. I had a lot of bad shooting percentages. But here's a trade that I was heavily considering. Ilyasova, I really don't like his contract. John Henson is good, and I really want to get him some minutes. And then I get a draft pick this year, and we have a lot of talent coming out this year. The Magic, I'm sure, aren't doing too well, and I have to trade them my next year's draft pick, which I don't intend on being very good. But let me know if you guys think I should do that trade, if I should just go ahead and trade away Ilyasova, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.